What's up, everybody? I just made a couple of more updates to the brand messaging system in Creator Connections. This is an update to my update that I made last night because this morning several of you said there were a couple things that were not working right and you wanted to see a couple of changes aesthetically. So I've done all of that and I've actually added in a new feature that's just going to make the whole thing even faster. So I'm just going to walk you through what I have changed just so I can get you up to speed. So the first thing that you guys said to me was like, hey, the new messaging window is too big, the brand messaging window for Oink. So what I did is I thought, you know what? Once you create your templates, you don't need to see this part over here anymore because you're just going to want to see your templates and you're sending the same templates basically over and over again. So now your default, whenever you open up your messaging, is just going to be your templates right here in the middle. So you can easily scroll through, see your templates, and do whatever you need to do, send them from there. Right now, if you do need to create a new one, just go up here to hit create. Or what you can do is on any of these, whenever you need to edit, all you have to do is hit the edit icon, make your changes, hit update message, and you're good to go. But this is going to be the default going forward. Now, if this is still a little bit too much for you, there is an icon in the bottom right where you can expand and contract it to basically fit within whatever window orientation that you currently have. I've also made a couple of updates to the actual structure here inside. So you can now sort your campaigns if you want. So you can move something up or down. So if I wanted this one to go up here on top, it's now on top. I don't want that. I'm actually going to move it down here. So you can sort through your campaigns into whatever order you want. So that way it's saved, prioritizing the ones that you are sending the most often. Now, you're seeing this new yellow border with this message here. This is a fail-safe because I want to make sure that you guys are sending the right messages to the right brands. And in this particular case, this template that I created, I can't send it from here because the placeholders cannot be fulfilled from here. I actually created this one for campaign pages, for the detail pages. And as you can see, I'm on the main campaigns page. So this particular message, I can't fulfill the placeholders here, but I wanted to make sure that you couldn't accidentally send messages with placeholders in them. So if there are placeholders that cannot be fulfilled on the current page you're on, you can't even send the message here. It's totally grayed out. Now, anything that is in pink border, pink button, these you can send currently based off of the current page that you're on. But that's what the yellow information is. You can see it says placeholders detected, campaign details page template. Now, this can sometimes be an issue with like the structure, the way that you created the actual template. You might need to go in and edit it in case it's actually like an error of some sort that if you structured it incorrectly. But for the most part, it's going to be because you're just on the wrong page and you can't send it from here, this type of template. Now, there's one other thing that I did as another fail-safe is right now you can see here we haven't even selected any conversation to send to. So if I try to send this, it's just going to say, hey, man, you haven't even selected somebody to send this to. Just another fail-safe to make sure you're not sending things incorrectly to the wrong groups. Okay, so now let's go ahead and send a message here because there's a couple of changes I made based off of your feedback today. So I'm going to request these headphones here. It's going to force open the chat with this particular brand. And we can see here we have a pink border, which means that all of my placeholders here are good to go. Now, please, every time before you click send, just skim through and make sure that the information is correct, that it's going to the right brand, the right information, etc. This one I can see everything here looks good. So I'm going to click the send all button. Now, previously what had happened was you would get another pop-up that essentially waited for you to confirm that it went through. I got rid of that pop-up. There's no need to do a secondary confirmation there. So as long as it is a successful message response back from Amazon, it's just going to make everything disappear. And as you can see, everything populated here in the chat. So no need for that extra click. Now, one of the things I want to be very careful about with this new system was, let's go back here, is remember, we just requested a product, right? So we have a product stored in our system. That's how it knew how to fulfill the placeholders. But let's say, for example, I go down here to, I don't know, let's say this one here. I don't want to accidentally send that same product that I was just asking for before over here because the placeholders are going to be basically the same. The message is the same. So what I did is I set up a system that anytime a new conversation opens up, so if I just requested a product, if a new conversation opens up, as you can see, it cleared out the placeholders and put a yellow border around it. So now, even though we're on the campaign page that we were on before, I don't have any product currently requested anymore. So I can't fulfill this particular campaign, which means it's yellow, right? It's just a fail-safe to make sure you're not accidentally sending incorrect things to incorrect brands. Now, if I wanted to close this out, I could close this out and I could go to another campaign and then request that one and do that if I wanted to, but I don't want to accidentally do it from right here. Now, as you can see, there are still things that I can send here. So like, look, let me know if anything's, let's work it together, etc. And I'm going to say this one here. I'm just going to say, looking forward to hearing from you, even though I have already said that. Let's just do it for the sake of the actual message here. You're going to see that it pops up there. So I really try to be careful about whenever you are conversing with one, messaging one, and asking for specific products to make sure that that didn't carry over to the next conversation you were having, even if you were still on the main campaign page for the one that you were actually requesting for. Okay, now here's the new feature that I wanted to show you guys. I'm calling this the quick response system because look, with the current template system, I want these to be messages that you put some thought into. I want them to be created and crafted in a way where they're smart and they're targeted and precise, but still efficient, right? But there are some types of messages that you're going to send a lot, which aren't. They're just like the in-between conversation stuff. It's the, hey, looking forward to it. Hey, I'll let you know whenever the package arrives. I just received it today. I'll let you know whenever I upload the video. Things that don't require any placeholders. They're just part of conversation, but you're typing them over and over and over again. So what I have done is, first off, you can create these quick responses. So whenever you create something, you can see it says save as a quick response. I'll type something like, really, I guess it'd help if I type really excited for this or whatever you want to say, right? I wouldn't normally do that. That's not something I'm going to say a lot, but if it was, I would do that and I would mark it as save as quick response. Now you're going to notice that the placeholder disables whenever you do that because placeholders are not allowed with quick responses. These are just supposed to be chit chat type of things, but chit chat that you do a lot and you're trying to save some time on. So you're going to do add message. We're going to see it is now at the bottom of this right here, and it is marked as quick response. It did that automatically. And so what happens is the next time I'm having a conversation with somebody and I want to say, hey, I'm really looking forward to this, all you have to do is go here. It's only going to load up the quick responses based off of that particular toggle. We're going to hit send. And it's good. This is, again, stuff that you're sending a lot of. Either it's update types of messages, but again, you're nothing targeted, nothing specific. It's like, hey, got it. Just let you know, received it. Looking forward to this. Really excited. Da, da, da. These are the types of quick responses that we want to have in here. It's not going to show you all the other big time templates. That's for the other thing. This is just the quick response system itself. The only other thing that I would say is that there were some issues this morning with the context token, and that should be fixed now. So you shouldn't have any problem messaging any of the brands from any of the pages. It's just a matter of making sure that you're on the right page to be able to send the right template, but the extension is going to let you know if you are or not with that yellow border. And so, yeah, hopefully this solves a lot of the questions and the issues that you guys had with this, and I hope that you enjoy the new quick messaging system. And again, thank you very much for the feedback on this, always making sure to try to listen to you guys and what works and what doesn't, and continue to make adjustments as needed. So, as always, happy product hunting. Peace out.